Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you are doing great. It's another beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. That's right. Today is August the 8th, 2021, Sunday. Yesterday was not so beautiful here in North Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys have heard, but California is kind of on fire right now. And all of that smoke from the fires gets blown over here into the valley occasionally. And yesterday, I can normally see out my second story window all the way to the strip. I could barely see my next door neighbor's house yesterday. It was so bad. Thankfully, all that's blown out today, and there's just a little ring of smoke around the valley right now. But yeah, yesterday was not pretty here in Vegas. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along for this little ride. We're going to look at some Dollar Tree finds, some Diabolic DVD finds, and deep discount, a few of those. So yeah, I was lucky enough that the wife wanted me to take her to Dollar Tree. I said, what? You want to go to Dollar Tree? It's very rare that she wants to go. So she did, and we went to 3 different Dollar Trees. She couldn't find what she was after, so we kept going to Dollar Trees. I liked it because I got to look for movies. That's right. The other thing I get at Dollar Tree is moon pies. You guys ever get moon pies? Remember moon pies? Well, besides, the reason I wanted to talk about that is, look what I just found at Walmart the other day. Moon pie. Pop. Exclusive to Walmart. He's got a little bite taken out there. That's the side. That's the back. Yeah, so I was happy to find that the other day. Anyway, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Let me show you what we found. First up, something called Voodoo Apocalypse. Voodoo Apocalypse. Not rated, 95 minutes from 2018. It's an action comedy from Echo Bridge. It gets middle of the road reviews, but it looks fun. It looks kind of crazy, so of course I hit the camera. Voodoo Apocalypse. A person named White Chocolate is a rookie police officer assigned to hunt down famous drug trafficker Jimmy Vanilla. Charlie Vargas is an officer whose partner was killed by Vanilla. Together, the two team up on a wild journey to apprehend the drug trafficker that takes them through a world of black magic, Mexican wrestling, kung fu, enchanted swords, and songs that turn listeners into zombies. Just sounds like fun. Let me know if you guys have seen any of these and what you thought of them. But that one looks kind of like fun. Next up, it's one of those multi-packs called the Shadow Collection with 8, count them, 8 extra movies. The Shadows. Can't read it, very small writing. The Shadows is about folks stranded on a remote island when their boat crashes. 5 friends seek refuge in a rickety lighthouse, only to discover that if the storm doesn't get them, the shadows will. Whoa, 84 minutes, color, widescreen, not rated. And it's adult because of the violence. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 other movies. Let's see, there you go. I won't read them. That looks like fun. Little disaster thing going on. Speaking of TV comedy classics, how about 34 episodes with Martin and Lewis, Colgate Comedy Hour, Life with Elizabeth, and Red Skelton. Yeah, I love Jerry Lewis. Anything with Jerry Lewis in it, I'll watch and enjoy watching. These were from back in the 50s, of course. I don't remember ever seeing any of these back then, but I'm sure my parents watched these. These are all black and white. The Colgate Comedy Hour, Life with Elizabeth, of course, that's about Betty White and Red Skelton. Crazy, crazy dude, packed with celebrity guests, pitfalls, pranks, and silly sketches. The Red Skeleton Show delights audiences time and time again. Yeah, I was kind of happy to get that. This will give me a little laugh, I'm sure. And maybe my wife will watch that. She likes that kind of stuff too. Next up, Buffalo Bill. That's right, Buffalo Bill. 17 features. Wow. Buffalo Bill, of course, is the hero of the Far West. Buffalo Bill Cody is known across the West for keeping the peace between whites and Indians. There's also Buffalo Bill Jr., Buffalo Bill in Tomahawk Territory, Frontier Days, The Great Indian Wars, and Young Buffalo Bill. Echo Bridge put this out also. It's like I like my westerns occasionally, but not a lot. All right, I was glad to find this one. I've seen other folks pick it up, and I didn't have it, so what the heck? A little Christmas movie. That's right. Dee Wallace in Red Christmas. Red Christmas, 82 minutes, 2016, a horror comedy. Gets pretty good reviews. Of course, Dee Wallace is one of my favorites. She's been in The Hills Have Eyes, The Howling, E.T., Cujo. They're in a remote outback estate on Christmas Eve when a mysterious, deformed young man named Cletus appears at the door. Things soon change from petty insults to bloody, imaginatively orchestrated violence as Wallace attempts to protect her family from the vengeful intruder. The film deliriously infuses comedy, dark family secrets with outlandish gore, and adds the always controversial subject of abortion in its blood-stained mix. Always controversial, indeed. Red Christmas with Dee Wallace. If you've seen that, let me know what you thought. Next up, we got the Snow Creature and 8 others, it says, but I only find 5 others on the back. The Snow Creature. One of the greatest scientific discoveries in the world, a male Yeti, or snow creature, suffers a violent fate when brought from the Himalayas to Los Angeles, California. To be studied, escaping and killing anyone who stands in his way, the enraged and confused brute retreats to the city's sewers. Okay. And like I said, there's supposed to be 8, but it only shows 5 others there on the back. You can read those for yourself. Also, Echo Bridge. All those are Echo Bridge. So that's Dollar Tree. That's my Dollar Tree mini haul. Next up is something from Deep Discount, I do believe. Yeah, Deep Discount. Hunting Ground. Hunting Ground. A.K.A. Code of Hunting is what I've seen this before. I didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I'm glad to have this now. It's from 1983, 105 minutes, not rated. It's a crime thriller. Actually gets pretty good reviews. And it's a Spanish flick. Spanish flick. Adele, a female lawyer brilliantly played by Assumpta Serna, passionately defends criminals, believing that everyone deserves a second chance and that criminality is more often than not bred by deprivation. In the courtroom, a pair of local hoods see her in action and decide to follow her. They steal her car, find the keys to her country villa, and decide to rob the place. Unfortunately, Adele's family turn up in the villa mid-burglary, and her husband is killed. But that is only the beginning of the nightmare. The Hunting. Hunting Ground. Next up, Blood Ceremony. Blood Ceremony. 1973, 90 minutes, not rated. Gets pretty good reviews. I got these at deep discount for a deep discount, believe me. They do have some good sales occasionally. In 19th century Europe, the people are in the grip of ancient superstitions, and the fear of vampires runs riot through the land. Strange rituals are enacted to seek out the resting places of the undead, and macabre trials are held over disinterred corpses. Wow. Sounds interesting. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought. And last but not least, yes, Terminator, Dark Fate. Personally, I like Terminator 2 better, but I did not have this. I thought, what the heck, I better pick it up. It's very inexpensive. Of course, Terminator's R-rated from 2019. It's 128 minutes long. I like Terminator 2 better. Decades after Sarah Connor, who's played by Linda Hamilton, prevented Judgment Day, a lethal new Terminator is sent to eliminate the future leader of the Resistance. In a fight to save mankind, battle-hardened Sarah Connor teams up with an unexpected ally, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and an enhanced super soldier to stop the deadliest Terminator yet. I'll learn to read better. There you go. Linda Hamilton doing her thing. All right. So then there was an Arrow sale. That's right, Arrow sale with Diabolic DVD. Diabolic DVD. They sometimes have some pretty good stuff. So I picked up this Arrow Killer Nun from the Secret Files of the Vatican. Aging blonde bombshell Anita Ekberg gives a full-bodied performance as the sex-crazed sister with some seriously bad habits in the lurid cult classic Killer Nun. One of the most notorious nunsploitation films, Killer Nun tells the sordid story of Sister Gertrude, a disturbed woman of the cloth who degenerates into a mire of drug-taking, sexual perversion, sadistic torture, and murder. A Killer Nun. I'm trying to get as many of these Arrow videos as I can. I'm going to fill in my Arrow collection. Next up, Black Rainbow. Black Rainbow. 103 minutes, R-rated, 1989. It's a horror thriller. It gets pretty good reviews. It has Roseanne Arquette in it. I enjoy Roseanne. Mike Hodges from Flash Gordon wrote and directed this supernatural chiller as a meditation on the human race's ability to destroy the world. A gothic tale of suspense and the occult guaranteed to send shivers up your spine. I like it. Martha Travis, who's Roseanne Arquette, she was also in Pulp Fiction and Crash, is a traveling clairvoyant on the road with her skeptic father. During a seance, Martha communicates a message from a dead man to his wife in the audience. Shocked, the wife insists her husband is still alive. Later that evening, the husband is killed by a ruthless assassin. As Martha foresees more and more tragic events, journalist Gary Wallace follows the pair in pursuit of a hot story with catastrophically eerie results. Black Rainbow. Let me know if you've seen this one. If you did, what you thought of it. Next, this is not from Arrow, but it looked interesting. There is no escape from Bloodstalkers. Bloodstalkers. 1976, 93 minutes. It's R-rated. This was set in the Everglades. That's why I wanted to see it. Degenerate men create a night of depraved terror for two helpless couples who become their prey. Kind of one of those backwoods kind of things. Mike and Kim and Jerry and Daniel, two couples from the city seeking a relaxing vacation in the backwoods of the Florida Everglades, soon find their peaceful getaway trip as becoming a nightmare of unrelenting horror. Man, it begins with the inhuman screams echoing throughout the dead of the night and the unearthly creature stalking the deep swamplands, but ends in a shattering nightmare of all too humanly real. Sounds very interesting. All right, and continuing with the arrows, we have the Chill Factor. The Chill Factor. Not rated, 85 minutes long, from 1989. It's a possession film. The Exorcist meets the Winter Olympics in this tale of demonic possession and snowbound slashing from director Christopher Webster, producer of Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2. For a group of young couples, a snowmobile, right? Snowmobiling weekend. They misspelled that. That's why. Snowmobiling weekend turns into a waking nightmare when, following a daring race, one of their number is thrown from their vehicle and knocked unconscious. Seeking refuge in a nearby abandoned summer camp, the group finds itself holed up in a cabin filled with bizarre and ominous religious artifacts. Ooh, sounds good. These Arrow releases also have so many neat special edition contents. That's kind of the reason I get them. I really enjoy seeing the background and hearing folks talk more about each individual film. So, Chill Factor. And last, from Diabolic, another Arrow film. One I didn't have for some reason. I don't know why. Contamination. Contamination is from 1985. It's not rated, 95 minutes long, and it's a sci-fi horror. It's also known as Alien Contamination. It has exploding bodies, so yeah, I'm in. Starring Italian horror veteran Ian McCulloch, Contamination, let's see, is one of the brightest stars. Okay, some cargo ship drifts into New York Harbor, its crew all dead, their bodies horribly mutilated, turned inside out by an unknown force. Its freight, boxes upon boxes of glowing, pulsating green eggs. It soon becomes clear that these eggs are not of this planet, and someone intends to cultivate them here on Earth. But who, and to what end? Contamination. Let me know if you've seen that one. Look at all the special features, special contents in that one. Pause it if you'd like to read all that. So yeah, that's it. That is it. Pretty cool. All right, now, I did pick up quite a few things from Disney Movie Club I wanted to share with you guys. And I am a member, and occasionally they have the sales where you can get, I think you pay for one full price and then everything else 60% off and free shipping. So I took advantage of that. I don't know if you guys can see, but right back there are two bookcases or movie shelves right there, and they contain almost all Disney. I'm trying to get most every Disney thing ever put out, so I'm on a quest. And in that vein, first up is a movie I really enjoyed, Luca. If you guys haven't seen Luca, you ought to check it out. It is pretty cool. Let me see here. Luca is PG, 95 minutes from 2021, of course. Great little slipcover there. This being the 4K, Blu-ray, and digital code. Let me know if you guys liked Luca. I truly enjoyed it. The animation is just amazing in this movie. Set in a seaside town on the Italian Riviera, Disney and Pixar's Luca is a coming-of-age story about a young boy experiencing an unforgettable summer. Luca shares his amazing adventures with his friend Alberto, but their fun is threatened by a deeply held secret. There are sea monsters from a world below the water's surface. Pretty cool. I liked it. So this is the one I paid full price for. Next up, did not have this one in my collection. It's not, I guess it's not really a original Disney, but I didn't have it, so I picked it up for very inexpensive. Russell Crowe in Master and Commander. PG-13 from 2003, 136 minutes long. After a sudden attack by a French warship inflicts severe damage upon his ship, Captain Lucky Jack, who's Russell Crowe of the British Navy, is torn between duty and friendship as he embarks on a thrilling high-stakes chase across 2 oceans to capture and destroy the enemy at any cost. I like this movie. I didn't have it, so I thought, I'll pick it up. It's cheap. Speaking of cheap, this one is Walt Disney Pictures presents Flight of the Navigator. Flight of the Navigator. PG, 90 minutes long. It's an ordinary boy destined for a most extraordinary adventure aboard a spectacular futuristic spacecraft. I've not seen this one yet, so I'm kind of excited to watch this with my grandkids when they show up. Kind of fun. Next up, another one. This one is a Peter Pan returned to Neverland, not Nether, Never. G-rated, 2018, 72 minutes. Didn't have it. I've seen it years ago. Thought, what the heck, better pick it up while it's cheap. The magic that took flight in Disney's classic Peter Pan soars in the action-packed adventure Return to Neverland. Wendy's daughter, Jane, has outgrown her mother's tales of swashbuckling pirates and twinkling fairies until Captain Hook whisks her away to Neverland in a devious plot to capture Peter Pan. Yeah. Good one. That's a good one. Next one. Nomad Land. This one just recently released. It's R-rated, 2021, 108 minutes. And I know it's not Disney, but for some reason it was on their website. Basically about a lady that she's gypsum mine in the Nevada town she calls home. Following the closure of a gypsum mine in Nevada town she calls home, Fern packs her bags and sets off on a road trip in this exquisite film, exploring an unconventional life as a modern-day nomad. Haven't seen it yet. I understand it's pretty good, so wanted to pick this one up. Let me know if you've seen Nomad Land. That's it from my hauls. I did get a couple things from some friends. The first couple things were, I believe these were Dollar Tree goodies that I didn't have, and one of my YouTube friends sent me these. That's right. We are still here. We are still here. This house needs a family. Little horror action. These come from Mr. Tanner. Thank you so much, Mr. Tanner. I do appreciate your helping the old geek out, finding these. And, Clown Town. Look at that. That looks crazy as heck. Thanks again so much. I do appreciate it. This Clown Town says, a must-see for fans of killer clown movies. That's me. I enjoy them. A group of friends get stranded in a seemingly abandoned town and find themselves stalked by a violent gang of psychopaths dressed as clowns. All right. Thanks again, Mr. Tanner. Do appreciate it. And I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Megapodtastic. If you guys don't know Joe from Megapodtastic, you need to check his YouTube channel out. He indeed is one of the best. What a memory this guy has, and he has some great insights into the things that he talks about. Well, most everything. I really enjoy his Lunchbox series with Dave Perillo. I have an artwork here by Dave Perillo somewhere. I don't see it right off, but I would share that with you. Dave is quite an artist. Anyway, Megapodtastic, check it out. I'll leave a link to Joe's YouTube in the description below. But he had a contest, and I won it. So I won the Star Trek Discovery Season 3. I do have Season 1 and 2, and I've watched both of them and love them. I grew up watching Star Trek from the very beginning. That's right. I enjoyed the heck out of them. So, Joe, thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you for doing the work that you do on YouTube. I really appreciate it. So that's it, you guys. That's it. Oh, by the way, if you've seen this and you like this series, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Again, Megapodtastic, YouTube. What a YouTuber. Hey, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let's get this old fart to 2,000 subscribers. What do you say? So, hey, until next time, you guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep a positive attitude about you. And until next time, peace.